Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Had a great day at the grocery store. I thought I did fantastic. Fresh fruits, vegetables, milk, bread, granola bars, cereal, dish liquid, coffee, all kinds of goodies. I think we did very well spending $47 on what we got and saving 49. So 51% savings, fantastic. Um, I really should have stayed in there a little bit longer and went through the different aisles that I didn't get anything from. But I was so worried about the guinea pigs in that building because I had all these different heating elements and I didn't want them to get too hot. And I needed to get up there and clean and all of that. So I was really, really worried about them. So I really tried to get home fast. I can't help it. I have new babies now. So obviously, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I want to make this very clear to people out there. I am very aware of things that are going on. I am very aware and politically driven and have been for some time. There was a time that I did political chat um, as a full time worker and taking care of everything. My downtime was in political chat rooms. Um, and of course, that led me to do more research and reading. So, about 20 years, over 20 years now. I did quit political chat. When Hillary lost the electoral vote and the popular vote was not counted as the people's decision on who was going to be president and Trump came in, I really lost focus on trying to discuss matters with people because at that point it didn't matter. Because in my mind, when the electoral college chose the president, I knew that there was a lot of work to be done. And so I suffered through a 4 year with Trump. I suffered through it. That was horrible. Life was horrible. And then corporate greed took over. The inflation was caused by corporate greed. That's a fact. But life was horrible under Trump. And the people voted in the election of 2020. There was no fraud. That was a lie. It was a lie from the beginning. It was a scam. And you even have loyalists who are saying, yeah, it didn't happen. You have people that have been taken through the justice system, have lost their law licenses, have lost everything that they own for a lie. You have idiots that went to the Capitol and they're sitting in jail where they should be because they're criminals. But they did that because of a lie. You have Capitol Police whose lives will never be the same because their countrymen turned on them because of a lie. I am very aware of how crucial this season is in this election. If in 2016 the election had not been granted by the government, we'll just say it that way. We'll just say it that way. Then none of the crap would have ever happened. But now MAGA supporters are in too deep. And I think that when you see self-proclaimed people of God, righteous in words and actions, but not with heart for their country, for everybody, because we all are part of this country. But when you see these people crumble, they start to become vile and attackers, and the gnashing of their teeth. It shows their true colors. But you know what makes me even more mad is they're trying to sway people to vote in a way that is against their own personal needs. If you are on the Affordable Care Act and it's ripped out from underneath you, what are you going to do? If pre-existing conditions stand in the way of you getting health care, what will you do? You know what's more important to me than a gallon of gas or a gallon of milk is people's rights and liberties. Not to live under the thumb of a dictator or criminal king, or live under the thumb of government. The government has never harmed me in any way. I will say that the Social Security disability part of government, I've told them to kiss my butt. And I probably said it a little worse than that. So now there's no chance of any of that happening. And that's okay. But when I see people that are so stressed and they've always been a godly person and they start personally attacking people, come on. You can do better than that, because that just shows the mentality of what MAGA stands for. You can say, well, I'm not a racist. But we know you are. We've heard you. I've been watching people who are of Latino culture. I've watched Puerto Ricans. I've watched a bunch of different groups of people and how they feel about this election. And this is why so many people are coming out to vote. And I'm extremely optimistic. Of course, I'm not a betting person. I think I would much rather put my money into a sure thing than bet. But I'm optimistic that we will have enough votes so that there will no be any oh steal election crap going on this year. That just whatever. You all are such babies. You're not adults. You don't handle these situations like adults because you're breathing in and believing conspiracies and theories, not facts. But let me remind you that many women are in this country. And many women do not want to see reproductive care go because they're watching people die. People that want children, people that are wanting children. It's not using abortion as birth control when families are trying to get pregnant, but they have a medical situation and they're dying. I mean, tell Joel Webbers or whatever the heck his name is, Webben, that he would be a single father, he would probably lose his mind. But I'm certain that he would go and have his wife taken care of. He just wants to tell you how to live your life. I'm just saying. This is bigger than the economy. This is bigger than the border that could have been fixed, correct? This is more like some of us are more concerned with NATO and with being an ally to these other countries to put us in a second world class. Some of us are worried about our personal rights, our liberties, our freedoms, and we should be, because this is not a Christian nation. This is a nation for all. It is a melting pot, and it still is. And there was a time when I said, we should turn down the heat a little bit on it, but never have I ever thought about disrupting people, hurting them, a purge by police officers, taking the military in. Well, Kevin Roberts done told you. He told you that the policies are ready, that if they win, November 6th will be policy day, their season to issue Project 2025. But I see Kamala doing very, very well. Don't you? Is that why you're getting nasty? Don't be nasty. I hope you lick your wounds. If she wins, I'd like to see that. Just saying. Y'all have a great day. Let's play. Bye, y'all. Hugs from a distance.